Hello everyone, welcome back to maths class. Let us continue with the exercise problems. Exercise 21C, question number 3. If sine 2x degree minus 1 is equal to 0 and it is said that x is an acute angle, we need to find the measure of sine x and what is x based on that cos x and tan x. Let us do one by one. First consider that it is said that 2 sine x is minus 1 is equal to 0. If 2 sine x minus 1 is equal to 0, then what will be the value of 2 sine x? That is 2 sine x is equal to 1. So I can write it as sine x is equal to 1 by 2. This is my sub question 1 as to find the measure of sine x. The sub question 2 is I need to find what is the measure of x degree. Go back to the table, try to recall children if the value of which value of sine is 1 by 2, it is nothing but equal to 30. So say that sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2, that is x is equal to 30 degree. Hence sub question 2 is solved. Now sub question 3 is cos x minus tan x. So by sub question 2 we have calculated what is x. So let us substitute the same, that is cos 30 degree into tan 30 degree. So measure of cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and measure of tan 30, it is not into, it is two separate problem, cos x and tan x. Okay, so let us write cos x as root 3 by 2 and tan 30 as is equal to 1 by root 3. So let me rewrite it in a proper way. Cos x is root 3 by 2 and tan x is equal to 1 by root 3. So find out the solution, mark the solution children. Question number 1, sine x is 1 by 2. Question number 2, measure of x is 30 degree. And sub question 3, to find the value of cos x and tan x, root 3 by 2 and 1 by 3. In a similar manner, let us move on to question number 4. It is said that 4 cos x minus 1 is equal to 0 and the measure of x is said that 0 less than or equal to x and x is less than or equal to 90. What does it mean? It means that x is greater than or equal to 0 or x is less than or equal to 90. That means value of x lies between 0 to 90. This is the meaning of this inequation. We call such type of written form as inequations. Let us move on to the solution. Here also we have 3 sub questions. Consider the given, that is 4 cos square x minus 1 is equal to 0. So 4 cos square x is equal to 1. Cos square x is equal to 1 by 4. So I can represent cos x as root 1 by 4. Square has been shifted from left hand side to right hand side. Hence the value of cos x is 1 by 2. So sub question 1 was to find the measure of x. Okay, if cos x is 1 by 2, so in cos table, where do you get 1 by 2? Cos x is 1 by 2, so cos 60 is 1 by 2. Hence the value of x is equal to 60. Sub question 1 is solved. So what is sub question 2? That is, I need to find the measure of sine square x plus cos square x. In the place of x, substitute the value of 60. Hence the equation will be sine square 60 plus cos square 60. What is the measure of sine 60? It is root 3 by 2 and sine square 60 is root 3 by 2 whole square. In a similar way, value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos square 60 is 1 by 2 whole square. So 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. 4 will be the LCM common denominator. Hence we can add 3 plus 1 4. 4 by 4 is equal to 1. So first sub question, x is equal to 60. Second sub question is value of sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. Let us move on to sub question 3. 1 by cos square x minus tan square x. So let us write the question number 3. I am just adjusting it on single paper, children. You just go to the next sheet and write. Okay. Sub question 3 is 1 by cos square x minus tan square x. So we know the value of x, that is 1 by cos square 60 minus tan square 60. What is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 whole square minus tan 60 is root 3 whole square. So 1 by 2 whole square is nothing but 4. So 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is nothing but equal to 4. Root 3 whole square is 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So by this we solve all the sub questions of question number 4. Let us move on to question number 5, that is 4 sin square theta minus 1 is equal to 0, and it is said that angle theta is less than 90. Find the value of theta and hence find the value of cos square theta minus tan square theta. So by this what did I came to know that? First step is to find the value of theta. So 4 sin square theta is equal to 1. Sin square theta is 1 by 4. Hence sin theta is root 1 by 4. Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. I hope so that you can remember what value of sine will give you 1 by 2. It is nothing but 30 degree. So sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. So value of theta is 30 degree. If you are able to find this, then 3/4 of the problem is done. Why? Because the remaining solution is based on this theta. If theta went wrong, then whole problem seems to be wrong. So let us calculate the value of cos square theta plus tan square theta. That means to say cos square 30 plus tan square 30. So cos 30 value is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos square 30 is root 3 by 2 whole square plus tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Tan square 30 is 1 by root 3 whole square. Now root 3 by 2 whole square is nothing but 3 by 4 plus 1 by root 3 is nothing but 1 by 3. So LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. 4 3s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 4 1s are 4. So that is equal to 13 by 12. That is 1 by 12. So next it is question number 6. Sin 3a is equal to 1. And 0 is less than or equal to a is less than or equal to 90. That means to say value of a can be equal to 0 or greater than 0, but it should be less than or equal to 90. So proceed in the same way, children. But here one point to be noted down here. Sin 3a is 1. Now come on, look at the table and tell me which value of sin is equal to 1. Exactly, it is nothing but here I have sin 3a is equal to 1. So how do you write which of the value of sin is 1? that is sine 90. So in the place of 1, I am substituting the value as sine 90. Now equate the angle. 3A is equal to 90 degree. Hence value of A is 30 degree. You cannot write it as 1 by 3A, children. If the value is behind or before sine, we can do the simplification. But sine 3A, it is related to the angle. Hence you cannot simplify it in any other way. Now I got the value of A as equal to 30 degree. Now what is sub question 1? Sub question 1 is to calculate sine A, that is equal to sine 30. Its value is equal to 1 by 2. Sub question 2 is cos 2A, that is nothing but equal to cos 60. 2 into 30 is 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Sub question 3 is tan square A minus 1 by cos square A. So we know that value of A is 30. Substitute it. So tan square 30 minus 1 by cos square 30. So what is the value of tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1 by cos 30 is root 3 by 2 whole square. So try to simplify by taking its reciprocal. So 1 by root 3 is 1 by 3 minus 1 by root 3 by 2 is 3 by 4. So how I can simplify in the next step? Keep 1 by 3 minus 3 by 4 will become 4 by 3. So common denominator 1 minus 4, that is minus 3 by 3, its value is equal to minus 1. So the measure of tan square A minus cos square A is equal to minus 1. So let us move on to question number 7. 2 cos 2A is equal to 3. See this, children. Observe this 2, I can take it to the other hand side. 2 can be taken to the other hand side, but not the 2A, that is cos 2A can be written as root 3 by 2. Come on, recall which value of cos value is equal to root 3 by 2. It is nothing but 630 degree. So we can say that cos 2A is equal to cos 30. Value of root 3 by 2 is replaced by cos. Why we are taking cos itself? Because we have the cos value on the left hand side. Hence I can equate on both the hand side. 2A is equal to 30. Value of A is 15 degree. My half of the problem is done. Now concentrate on sub questions. So sub question 1 was to calculate A. We finished. Now sub question 2 is sine 3A. So sine 3A is nothing but equal to sine 45. Its value is 1 by root 2. 15 3s are 45. Value is 1 by root 2. Now what is sub question 3? That is sine 75 minus A plus cos square 45 degree plus A. First substitute A, children, that is sine of 75 degree minus 15 degree plus cos square 45 degree plus 15 degree. So 75 minus 15, that is nothing but sine, is it sine square? Yes, I missed the square, just continue. This is sine square 60 plus cos square 60. So while copying the question, I have taken sine, children, just correct it as sine square. Okay, sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. Sine square is root 3 by 2 whole square. And cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Cos square 60 value is 1 by 2 whole square. This results as 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. that is equal to 4 by 4. Its value is equal to 1. Common LCM. So hence add the numerators directly. Now question number 8. Slight different type of problem. Just observe and read the question. It is said that sin x plus cos y is equal to 1. That is one equation which is given. And it is said that if value of x is 30 degree, what will be the value of y? So let me substitute first. That is sin 30 plus cos y is equal to 1. In the place of x we have substituted 30. What is sin 30 value? It is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus cos y is equal to 1. So cos y is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is shifted to the other hand side. Hence it is cos y is equal to 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Now come on, tell me which value of cos is 1 by 2. If you are right, it is nothing but cos 60. Therefore, value of y is equal to 60 degree. Very simple question, but unless you remember the value of tables, children, none of the problems you will be able to solve. As much as possible, try to recall, write the tables which I have taught in the previous video and in the online class. Just follow it. Okay. Now this is 3 tan A minus 5 cos B is equal to root 3. Value of B is given as 90 degree. You need to find the value of A. So let us substitute and find out the value of A. So 3 tan A minus 5 cos, what is the value of B? It is 90. 5 cos 90 is equal to root 3. Now in the next step, keep 3 tan A as it is minus 5 into value of cos 90 is 0. So hence what do I get? 3 tan A is equal to root 3. Minus 5 into 0 is 0. So 3 tan A minus 0 is 3 tan A itself. Now this can be written as tan A is equal to root 3 by 3. So once you get root 3 by 3, now here the numerator is in the third form, children, which we need to simplify it because none of the tan values are 3 by 3. So root 3 by 3. Till now we have learned how to simplify the numerator by rationalizing. Now we are rationalizing the numerator. That is, it is in the third form. So root 3 by 3 is 3. 3 by root 3 is 3 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is the value of A. So which value of tan is equal to 1 by root 3? Yes, it is nothing but tan 30 degree. So represent it in a proper form. Tan A is 1 by root 3. That is tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Therefore, value of A is 1. So, value of A is 1 by, value of A is equal to 30 degree. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Hence, the value of A is equal to 30 degree. Let us move on to question number 9. A little bit different type of question, but very simple one. But you need to understand the question very much carefully. From the given figure, find cos x, x 1 by tan square x minus 1 by sin square x. Use tan square x to find the value of y. So there are certain conditions how I need to proceed. So look one by one, children. That is, first one is cos x. How to find cos x? Here value of x is marked. So I hope so that you know what is cos x. Come on, remember Osha Chota, don't forget this forever. See how do we read? How do we need now Osha Chota? What is cos? Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So from the diagram, adjacent side is BC, hypotenuse is AC, BC value is 10, AC value is 20, hence cos x value is equal to 1 by 2. So the first sub question 1 is solved very easily, that cos x is 1 by 2. What is the second sub question? It is said that I need to find the value of x. So already we know that how to calculate. So if cos x is 1 by 2, just think which value of cos is 1 by 2? It is nothing but cos 60. So now I can say that value of x is equal to 60 degree. Second sub question is solved. Now the third sub question, it is said that 1 by tan square x. So from the figure we need to find itself. Okay, 1 by tan square x, already we know the value of x, let us substitute that. So already with the help of figure we have calculated x and cos x and x. Next it is 1 by tan square x. Let me write directly, that is 1 by tan square 60 minus 1 by sin square 60. So substitute and simplify to get the final solution. So tan 60 value is root 3. So 1 by root 3 whole square minus sin 60 value is root 3 by 2 whole square. So in the denominator root 3 by 2 whole square. 1 by root 3 is 1 by 3 minus root 3 by 2 whole square is 3 by 4. When it is shifted, it is 4 by 3. Now what you will get? 1 by 3 minus 4 by 3. So common denominator 1 minus 4 minus 3 by 3. The value is equal to minus 1. Very simple one. Now one more is there to calculate, that is sub question 4 is tan x. How to find sub question 4 tan x? What is the value of tan? It is opposite by adjacent. So which is the opposite side? Here opposite side is AB and adjacent side is BC. So value of AB is given as y and value of BC is given as 10. So y by 10, it is asked to calculate the value of tan x. That is nothing. Use tan x to find the value of y. Okay, I need to use tan x to find the value of y. Now what did we do? We know that tan 60, because value of x is equal to y by 10. So what is the value of tan 60? This is root 3 is equal to y by 10. Hence the value of y is equal to 10 root 3. You can simplify or you can keep root 3 as it is. So in the similar manner, children, look at question number 10 and try to solve it by yourself. So in question number 10, it is given as theta. They told us to calculate tan theta. So what is tan? Opposite by adjacent. 5 by 5, value is equal to 1. So where the tan theta will be equal to 1? It is only at 45. Hence the value of theta is equal to 45 degree. So I hope so that remaining two sub questions you can manage. One is sin square theta minus cos square theta. That is sin square 45 minus cos square 45. But sub question 4, it is said to find sin theta. Use sin theta to find the value of x. What is sin theta? Sin is opposite by hypotenuse. Here opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is AC. And AC, measure of AC is given as x. Hence sin 45 is equal to 5 by x. Value of x will be equal to 5 root 2. By this we have completed the solutions up to question number 10. Thank you children. Have a nice day.